In October of 2020, during a global pandemic that shut everything down, the Dark Zone conducted an unparalleled experiment aboard the most haunted ocean liner in the world, the Queen Mary. With the massive ship entirely deserted, an elite group of paranormal investigators gathered aboard her empty decks. Their goal, to use this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to thoroughly investigate the extensive claims of paranormal activity reported over the last century and prove once and for all that the Queen Mary's ghosts are real.
Skylar, have you anything to say to me?
Skylar, are you here?
Won't you tell me?
Through the years, many attempts have been made to investigate the world's most haunted ghost ship, but never when she was completely empty. Never for 4 straight days, and never using state-of-the-art equipment. Until now.
Whoever's sitting in the chair, can you please touch Susan's hand? Oh, right there.
You see him touch his arm?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just feel it like all here.
I heard get out. It sounded female to me.
I heard something over there. Yeah. Hello?
Did somebody sit on the bed or push the bed?
Felt a hand go across my leg.
Oh!
When do you get to investigate the Queen Mary when she's empty? Never.
Ghost Ship, the Queen Mary Experiment.
Hey guys, so as you see behind me, I've got Arnie and Ram. They have put this together quite quickly, but this is our Dia de los Muertos altar here in the parlor. And I definitely have some questions about all the little nooks and crannies that go into making this altar. So by the way, I've been trying to help a little bit, but I cut up all of these. These are chrysanthemum petals, right?
These are actually marigolds.
These are marigolds, okay. So the marigold petals, like, what's the significance of that?
So marigolds are known as cempasúchil, the correct term and how you pronounce it. So it is believed that spirits are actually attracted to the scent of this special flower. So that's why you always see them, being decorated on altars or graves. And with petals, there are traditions where they actually, leave a pathway from the gravesite all the way to their home sometimes.
That's really cool. And then I noticed that we also have a picture here of a lovely woman. Who is this person?
That's actually my grandmother. She passed away last year, so we're
going to honor her on the altar today.
As
She's
well as
going to be
others.
the madre of the altar today.
She is.
3 of the elements are represented on the altar. It's earth, the wind, and fire. So the papel picado would represent the wind, because you can kind of see, moving in the wind. Then we have the candles that represent fire and represent the way back for our loved ones to come on Day of the Dead. And I talked earlier about the 3 levels. So this altar is a little bit different because we're not only honoring one deceased, we're honoring several. So we have several photos and artifacts from different guests that are here that brought photos of their loved ones. So what we're doing, what we normally would have the main person at the very top of the altar, but what we're doing on this one, we have Our Lady of Guadalupe, who's the Mother of Christ, at the very top of the altar. And then we're going to spread the photos once we bring them in, the second and the third level. At the bottom, we have the entrance to the altar, which is marked with a traditional sarape at the very bottom, and then we spread the marigolds like the marigolds or the cempasúchil, right? To kind of light, to kind of represent the path, to the altar for our loved ones to come visit us on Day of the Dead.
I find that in Western culture, when you think of the dead, everyone is shrouded and dressed in black, and it's such a somber experience. But here, when I see these colors, I think like vibrant, happy life, party, and when I've gone to like Day of the Dead celebrations, whether it's in Old Vera Street or Hollywood Forever Cemetery, it is a party, and it's something that you celebrate and your whole family comes to, and everyone celebrates the deceased. It's not like they're celebrating the transition into the afterlife. I think that's a beautiful tradition, because everybody, like, as a paranormal investigator, we're all paranormal investigators, everyone wants this, like, scary ghost story, scary, like, horror aspect haunt, and exactly. It's really not like that. In my experience, I find that a lot of the interactions that you have with spirits tend to be, informative or sometimes even warm. And do you think that having this altar on the Queen Mary might shift the type of activity that we're going to have tonight?
You never know. I think it's quite possible because it's all about attraction. If you see the color, the lights, like Susan said, it's very different than what Western civilization, how they will celebrate death. It's very dark and somber and just, period of mourning and dark clothes, which there's also that part in the Mexican culture. But Day of the Dead is really a day to celebrate our past loved ones, to pray for them, and to welcome them back for one night on November 2nd.
We do have some more programming to get to, so I am going to take this moment to toss this over as we finish setting up the altar for you guys tonight.
Hi everyone, this is it. I think this is the place we get asked about the most when it comes to investigating the Queen Mary. I know every single investigator that we asked to come and join us during these 4 days was like, I gotta go to the pool. We're gonna make it happen. There's a lot of stories that have been told about the pool and the ghosts and the legends that surround her over the years, so we wanted to make sure we put some of those misconceptions to bed and see if there is the spirit of someone who might linger here. So we wanted to make sure we share that information with you before we started on that investigation tonight, so you know the history and what we've learned to be the truth behind the pool.
Welcome to the First Class Pool. It has a lot of history. This is the most wanted spot to investigate on the ship. It has been closed to the public for a very long time now. The reason everybody wants to come investigate the pool is because of a little girl called Jackie. Jackie is probably the most famous ghost of the Queen Mary. She was really someone that first appeared here with Peter James. Jackie is described as a child that has been seen as a full-bodied apparition, always described the same way, as a girl with dark hair, in a swimsuit, always appears to be wet, like she just got out of the pool. And she's also manifested in just by sound. People have gone into space and heard a little girl singing Ring Around the Rosie or London Bridge is Falling Down. When Ghost Hunters was here, I believe they did an experiment where they captured an EVP of singing London Bridge is Falling Down, but they didn't finish. They kind of sang the jangle but left off My Fair Lady. So they sang the song, and then when they played back, you could hear the investigator singing, and then you could hear in the EVP the My Fair Lady. When no one was in the room to say it. She's internationally renowned. There are people that I have met in the last 2 years that have traveled from as far away as New Zealand specifically to come to this ship to investigate and look for Jackie. For some reason, people felt like, well, if the ghost is here, she must have died here. I don't think that has to be a thing. Maybe that's the place where she learned how to dive. And maybe that moment was so happy for her that she comes back to do it again. I truly think a lot of the activity that takes place on the ship, it's not because of violence and murder and suicide. This is a place where people have powerful memories. And maybe those memories are enough to linger in. And that's why I think she's here. At no time since the 1970s has anyone ever done what we're going to do.
She's also got her original Art Deco marbling and tile work in there, which there's just no one that could recreate that today, that could fix it. So they want to keep everybody out of there so that her historical structure and art is left as much as possible. She was beautiful for her day and still is, but it's hard to keep those pieces intact when you let the public come near it.
Luckily, we have this opportunity to, one, investigate and actually put a camera in the space that will allow us to have eyes and ears in the room, and that's a very cool thing.
And Jackie is someone too that when reports first happened with her, it was always here at the pool, but once they shut down the pool, it seemed as if she was able to roam around the rest of the ship and look for interactions elsewhere. But with nobody being here, if she's wanting to play, we're going to be the only ones around to play with. So we've got Chloe Noel here.
Hello.
She's joining our investigation tonight. I'm very excited. She's come and seen Aiden's show quite a few times, so we always love having her. We've investigated with you before on the ship.
Yes.
Some folks might know you from True Blood, and also you've got your channel, Chloe Noel, IRL. So you're familiar with the Estes method.
Yes, I am. I've actually done it before. It's scary, and I have to admit, I'm a little nervous with.
Well, you know,
this
if you're ever
behind me.
uncomfortable, you can tap yourself out.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna be strong.
Are you excited to see if maybe there is a little girl that lingers here to talk to
Yes,
us, or
and
anyone
I'm hoping
else
that maybe
too.
since I'm a little girl, we can connect, and hopefully she'll feel safe.
Definitely. And then we also have Patrick here with us. Everybody knows Patrick. And Ernie and Ram, who built our beautiful altar tonight, are going to be investigating with us at the pool. So let's see what happens.
And just remember, no one's going to be behind you, so if you feel anything back there, let us know.
All right.
Like, if you get touched on the shoulder, like Becca will tap you out if you need to, but
All right.
if anything touches you, let us know.
That was pretty scary. I'll admit to hear, but here we go.
So let her get in and get settled.
There we go. There we go. Don't want her to poke herself. There we go.
Chloe, I think she's already behind you. We're good.
All right, please. If anyone has any questions to start this session, go on ahead.
Is there a spirit that wants to communicate with us? Female that's blindfolded, she wants to communicate with you guys. Can you guys give her a relevant answer, a name? What city are we in?
I feel like I heard like orange.
What city are we in?
I don't know if this is something to note, but it sounded like I heard almost like lullaby music, like a music box.
And just, you have orange written right across your face there, too.
More of that music box.
Can you tell us the name of the last president you remember?
Or prime minister.
If we're communicating with anybody within the ship, can you guys please say spirit or ghost?
Do you like playing in the pool area?
Caroline. Zach.
Would you like us to move back a little bit?
I might just be imagining this, but it feels very like tense on like my right shoulder. It feels like really strange. Almost like someone's like staring directly at it.
This device has been lighting up about halfway. Can you make it go all the way red?
If you're close to this one right here, could you touch it? Or if you'd like any of the pictures on my arm. Are you touching her on the back? That's a radio.
Anytime we see a
More music, like a music box.
Can you finish this song for me? You can sing along.
My shoulder really hurts. This is weird. Like, and my left shoulder is completely fine. It's just this one, it really hurts. Eve.
Is that your name? Can you repeat your name again, please? If you want us to leave, can you guys please say leave?
Patrick, do me a favor. Step on this side to see if she's sensing you. Give that a try. See if she relaxes.
Do you want us to stop? Say stop, please.
Do you see this box in my hand? Can you touch this box? Take it from my hand?
If you need us to pray for you, can you say the word prayer?
There's no reason to make Chloe feel uncomfortable if that's what you're doing. If you're doing that because you want us to go, you could talk to us. We're here to listen.
Are you trying to make her uncomfortable?
My right shoulder still feels like really weird. It's like a lot of tension. Oh man, it's freaking me out.
Let's Patrick, do you think we should get her out and maybe
Tap her out.
Good job.
Thank you. Man.
I'm gonna hand you that real quick. Hold on to your blindfold. I'm gonna go grab him a blindfold.
So what was the sensation you were feeling on your shoulder there?
It felt really weird, like a tension, almost like a muscle cramping up, but almost like a little bit burning. And it felt like almost like something, like stress was being put there, like someone was almost like holding it, or maybe it just, I don't know. It felt really weird. It felt like someone was looking at me.
Okay.
And it just.
Well, that's why I'm on this side now, because I started over there, so I moved over here just in case it was me. But that, even when I came over on this side, you said it was still.
Yeah.
You were still getting that pressure.
I was. Okay. It was freaky.
Yeah.
That investigation provided some pretty great results. Let's see what happened on my side of things. All right, guys, welcome to the propeller box. This is the first time we're seeing it here on the Queen Mary. I'm very excited to be here tonight. With us on the investigation, we have the Rathmans with us tonight. So Tony and Cherie have set up these laser grids to do some full spectrum photography tonight. But before we get into all of that, I wanted to introduce you to some very special guests that I have with me tonight. Investigating with us tonight on Dia de los Muertos, you know them from Paranormal Caught on Camera. We've got Sapphire Sandalo and Rachel Evans.
Hello.
Guys, welcome to the ship.
So glad to be here. Yeah.
I'm really excited to have you guys on because even though we have a series together and we talk paranormal phenomena all the time, we've never investigated together.
I know. Hopefully.
We only ever talk at the same time, so sorry about that.
But I hope this isn't the last time.
I know, I agree. I'm really excited to have you on board, so thank you so much.
We're already feeling some stuff, so
Yeah.
we're excited.
Yeah, I know. It seems like tonight's being pretty active. I've been hearing about Chloe's experiences over by the pool. But just to give you a little bit more information on how the investigation's going to go tonight, we have Ryan, Sean, Susie, and Emily from Dead Sarah with us. And of course, Aiden's here as well. So Aiden, why don't you tell us a little bit about the space that we're in?
Absolutely. So welcome to the propeller box. It's kind of one of the creepier places on the ship to visit because you feel like you're inside on the ship, but in fact we're right now in a big metal box that was welded onto the Queen Mary after she came to Long Beach, and it was made just so that we could see her propellers and get an idea of the force and the power of what would drive this ship. And that was just one of them. That's the only one that's left still on the ship. The rest were all removed. But it's also a place that's legendarily haunted. Many people have come to the belief that it's haunted mainly because of the accident of the HMS Carousel during World War II. You can't see the propellers and not really wonder, what tragedy would it be if you got kind of stuck in that thing. And the accident of the Carousel is incredibly graphic. The idea that the Queen Mary collided with another ship, causing over 300 deaths. And many people see the propeller, and the myth has kind of grown that the room is haunted because of all the death that the propellers might have caused, much like a lot of people say the Winchester house is haunted because of all the souls taken by Winchester rifles. The truth of the matter is that the accident really didn't cause anybody to get chopped up, so to speak. The Queen Mary actually rode up over the carousel and pushed it down like you were getting dunked in a swimming pool, and in that process it broke the carousel in half. She exploded and she sunk very quickly. That being said, because so many people believe the area is haunted, there's this big question of maybe the manifestation of hauntings comes from the belief, and if you believe in something enough, maybe that's enough to make it real. So tonight we'd like to see if we can really use the Estes method and see if we can capture some of that K2 along with some really cool photographic methods and using the laser grids tonight. So, Susan, let's do it.
We're going to have the Rathmans over there. They have a full spectrum camera. I think they're going to be taking some still photos. And the idea of the laser grid is that we can track movement, right? So we have the laser grid here. And so if anything were to go in front of these lasers, you'll see that it will make shadows, or you can kind of get a depth of field of whatever happens during the photographs, So it's a kind of way to give us a understanding of where potentially a shadow person could be within the frame of a photo. But I also do know that Sean over there, he decided he could do the Estes method with his keen hearing abilities. Have you ever done anything like that before?
No, never.
Well, that's the best. We'll bring you up to the chair and we'll get you all set up. So blindfold's there for you.
All right.
I'll get the K2s out of the way.
So let me take your shirt off, right? No, but you got to take your pants off. So here we go. I just wanted to show you what it sounds like.
I'll get out of
I can't see shit. Where is it? So essentially, this is just like a radio, AM/FM.
Yeah.
And so the idea is that it sounds like that. But it sweeps forward through all the stations. So it doesn't stay on one, and so you're going to hear, so that's as loud as it gets, but you hear how it just kind of switches through?
Yeah.
You're just going to have that in your headphones the whole time.
Okay.
And you're not going to be able to see anything because we're going to have you blindfolded.
Yeah.
And the idea is that we will ask questions, but you can't hear them.
Okay.
And we believe, it's a theory, that spirits can use white noise to manifest their voices through.
Yeah.
So if you hear anything, even if it's just a word, it could be like cow, orange, pink, 3, poop, whatever.
Yeah.
You just have to say it. If it comes
Okay.
in your head, say it. And sometimes you'll get full-on sentences. So, this is just a way to kind of keep, things spooky and engaging, right? And it's also, you'll find very relaxing, at least I do. So Sean?
Yeah.
See you on the other side, bruh.
I'm so stoked for this.
Energies can also use the K2 meter to, reply. So if you get spikes, you just have to establish if a spike means yes.
Of course, and I think
And you got the other one?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So if that one goes with this one, it's just radio. Just radio. Okay.
And anyone in the room, feel free to ask questions.
Apple.
Is that because you went to New York City?
Are you hungry?
Can you tell us how many people are in this room right now?
Do you have any family?
Do you want us in here with you?
What did you say?
I heard.
I'm starting to pick up something. Oh. What's with oh? We keep hearing that like all the time. Oh has come up every single night. What does that mean? Oh.
Do you want to say something?
Are you alone? Do you feel lonely?
I heard a loud spike.
Can you come closer, please? Is that? Let me just move this a little bit away from production.
What's your name? There's a high frequency pitch that, I mean, there's like a static that's going, but there's a static that's going, like that's rising as if it's like an EDM rising.
It's about to drop a hot beat.
What if we were just all gone? Takes it off.
Are you waiting for somebody?
It's getting more intense. Like
Yep, I'm getting it. Yep, I'm getting it.
Yes, that. Yep.
Who are you waiting for?
Whatever that is.
Yep. I'm getting it all over me.
I'm not getting
He's like
anything.
reacting to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the same time that that's going on.
Who are you waiting for?
Family? How long have you been waiting? You waiting for your family?
Just got really quiet for a second.
Do you know Ryan?
Now it's rising down.
Yeah, I have that effect on people.
Do we know each other?
It's going up now.
Who are you waiting for?
Does Sean remind you of family? Does anybody in here remind you of family? Do you miss your family?
Big static. Big one. Like a spike. Now it's more energy.
Are you stuck somewhere? Do you need help?
It's like, and it's coming back. It was like going up, but and then it's coming back down.
It's weird. Normally, I wonder if it's just like particular to a person. Like he's not hearing voices, but he's hearing frequencies.
Yeah.
He does have an ear for tones.
Can you do something in a very low frequency for us? See if this comes down. Make a low frequency sound for our friend here.
I'm being zapped.
It's like it's going. It's going up.
Can you bring the tone down for us? How you doing over there, Rathmans?
We're good. I have to stay away because I feel sick.
You feel sick?
Yeah. I feel nauseous.
Do you have a name?
He was just saying how she was feeling sick, and then he was like, whatever that is, but that. Seasick? Are you seasick right now?
Are you stuck?
Can you hear us?
Nauseous?
No.
Yeah. He's doing a little squirrely.
Yeah.
Ow. There's an old grandma over here. Hey.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
How was that for you?
It was weird. It was cool. I enjoyed it. Thanks.
It's kind of relaxing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really interesting.
Yeah, you lose track of time.
Yeah.
It's hard to do Estes down here. It's like we have mixed results depending on the weather and what's going on, but we're essentially in a big steel box, so it's like a Faraday cage, so it does block out a lot of radio signal.
Yeah.
And one of the things with doing the Estes session down here is also environmental, and we found that. So I was kind of being quiet intentionally just because I wanted to see where things would go, but the longer it went, I started thinking about the dynamics of the room and the fact that we're in this L-shaped room and there's only 2 entrances into this space. So we're inviting someone to come in and talk to us, but we are physically blocking all of the possible ways that anybody could get to you to talk to you. So what do you think, Susan? I mean, what do you think about the space? How do you feel?
Initially when I walked in here, I got like a tingling sensation on my head. And I know that you guys had mentioned you were getting some physical sensations as well.
Yeah, feet and hands for both of us, yeah.
Yeah? Tingly or?
Just like a tingle, yeah.
That's cool.
Kind of like a pressure, yeah.
Okay. So, and your body's kind of a good instrument. So, what do you think? What do you think we should?
I personally love the engine room.
Yeah.
We had such a great time. I know you guys are excited about going in that space too.
Yeah.
And it also gives us more room to breathe in that space because it's a little bit wider. We can like kind of get more comfortable. Plus we have the Rathmans with us and they have really cool equipment that we could set up there. And we can possibly interact with like apparitions, like full-bodied apparitions. It give us the opportunity to interact with things and see it as it happens.
Cool.
Yeah, if you're down, let's go visit and see where that takes us, if that works for everybody. Yeah?
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
There definitely was some spooky things going on, but let's head on over to the other group.
So, welcome to the boiler room. At this moment, it's echoey and loud because we are underwater. We're below the waterline of the ship, and this is originally where the boilers would have been that generated the steam that powered the engines. It would have been immensely hot and very loud in this space when the ship was at sea. It is a place that people have experienced activity. Here it's been more valid EVP sessions, so where people have captured people working, the sounds of men yelling at each other back and forth. There's been good laser grid stuff that has happened down here before. People have seen shadow forms go through them. I think you get more of a residual haunt that's here of things that just seem to recycle, and happen in time. It is a cool spot to use a laser grid though, because the lighting is such in here that they work. You can actually see what it does and see where it goes. It's just a place where you can kind of maybe capture those visual things on film, which no one's really seemed to be able to do down here. So we're going to try.
So primarily we'll use Estes session with the spirit box here. Aiden and I get a lot of luck with that, but we are inside of the middle of all the steel of the ship. So we can't get a signal down here with that, but we do have a couple of K2 meters. And since we are so far down, hopefully we'll have less radio interference than we did up at the pool. I don't know. The temperature just dropped suddenly. I did suddenly feel cold. I got the chills all of a sudden. So we'll see what happens here. Here you are, guys. Whoever wants to hold on. Yeah, let's go for it.
I'm gonna do a little something.
I haven't hit record yet.
So if there's anybody here
In the boiler room.
that we can't see, we don't mean to interrupt work or be in the way. We know there's a lot of important things that need to be done down here. And sometimes women are probably not allowed down here, but we have been given permission tonight. I brought my friends Patrick and Chloe.
Hello.
Not a ghost, it's a compressor. It's
scary.
going to happen. Ernie and Ram. We didn't want you to feel like anybody's a stranger tonight. But I'm holding a device in my hand, and if you feel like coming close, you can talk into it and say hi. I'm going to ask some questions, and I might not be able to hear you answer them. But I'll play it back to see if this device was able to hear you respond to us. So I'm going to turn it on now. And if there's...
Okay. That was my phone. Oh, okay.
Thank you. If there's anybody here, my name is Becca. Would you like to tell us your name, please? It's quiet.
Need some help down here. Hey, can I get some help down here?
Am I allowed to be here? Can you show me where the elevator is to the engineer's quarters? Am I allowed to be here?
I felt like I heard something over there.
Yeah,
There's a lot of noise happening over there.
that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Is there anybody else nearby?
No.
Not over there.
Hello?
Wait, there's no one else nearby?
Compressor.
Yes. Well, earlier, and I thought that it might have been Aiden and the other group kind of moving through the ship, but I felt like I heard like talking.
I felt like I heard like a walking.
Yeah, that's
Just
why
kind of.
That's why I was focusing up there. That's why I was hearing it. Where that door is.
Dang compressor.
Yeah.
I definitely felt like I heard like conversation of like men talking coming from right in that area.
That's where I was hearing stuff. That's why I was focused on it. Someone up there by the compressor? Can you shut that bulkhead door up there?
Are you guys ready for a lunch break? Why don't you make your way down here and join us?
Are you upset that we're standing here while you're trying to work? I feel like I saw something in that doorway.
Over there where the compressor is?
Yeah.
What did it look like?
Kind of looked like a, kind of something like that, like something reached out and.
Something jutted out?
Yeah.
From the right-hand side or left-hand side?
Right hand.
Is that you over there? I keep hearing stuff up there, though. But the compressor's down this side.
I
All
mean,
coming
there's
from that
still
space.
other elements of the ship that go off and clang and make sounds.
But I'm not hearing clangs, though. They're more...
Men at work, kind of booty walking.
Not that, it's more vocal, almost.
That's where I heard that talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no one's getting over on that side of the ship. Compressor.
I understand what you mean about being scared of it.
Just imagine if all the lights were off.
Oh my goodness.
Today's my first day of work. Who do I check in with? Who's in charge here?
Let's head down, guys, and see if we can.
Looks like an inverted Tesla coil.
Yeah, that's right.
I just see you over there in the corner? Is that you making noise? Yeah, it's like footsteps.
She has her noises, folks.
That sound definitely felt like it came
Yeah.
like a knock from that corner.
That same area I saw the shadow at. Somebody over in that area? Could you come over this way, please?
Oh my god.